lake in the county. You know, beggars can't be choosers, right? It's an old saying. But also, you don't leave fish to find fish. And we've been catching fish right here under the shade trees, I should say plural. And we're just going to continue to do that. So welcome to the show. Um, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's not 90 degrees yet here in sunny Florida, but it's fixing to be. Last night we had a thunderstorm of thunderstorms. Okay, so the rain is crazy. The water is really, really high, and it's dirty and dark. So we got to be careful of alligators coming closer. But also, we got to wonder if all of our bluegill kind of got spooked by the rain and went to a different location, because we were doing really good here the last few times I've been out here catching bait. So without further ado, again, welcome to the show, and I'm glad to have you here. And waiting for a couple more people to pop in to the stream. Got my camping chair, little fishing chair. Hey, Miss M. So I want to ask you a question, Miss M. Help me out here. I'm gonna flip the screen, and you can see the water just fine, right? I'm gonna walk over there. You're not gonna hear me because I don't have a mic yet figured out. But let me know if you can see me. All right? Something just went under the water. Hopefully it was a turtle. Yeah, I don't like the way this looks. Looks like an alligator. Anyway, here I am. Where I wanted to fish from. So let me know, right? Did you guys see me in the frame okay? Yes, you see me? Yes, what's up, Troy? What's happening, Mike? Hello, Miss M. We're gonna get to catching some bluegill and see if we can't get a big old bass on the line. But I'm scared of alligators. So sorry about the sound. I'm not gonna be as loud, and you'll probably hear more construction than me talking, because today they're really beeping it up with the beeping. Something popped up. We had a squirrel. I just don't know, because the rain was crazy last night. We had like one of the worst thunderstorms ever. Well, we got one. All right. Yes, sir. So, we've got our little bluegill bait. He's just the right size. All right. Getting all tangled up, right? So it's hard to manage live bait. It wants to run away all the time. So we got our little buddy, and we are going to pierce his nose. Why? Open sesame. Why are we gonna do that? Whoa. There's several reasons why I pierced the nose. Open sesame. One is, it's like an automatic hook holder, right? And the other is, this guy can swim freely, right? So the difference would be, right, if I decided to hook him in the tail. Let's secure this other hook here. Like if I was gonna hook him in the tail. I got another rod holder to the side here. I'm getting organized. I'm gaining some experience here live on the water. But anyhow, I'm distracted, but I was saying something. Oh yeah, the swimming. He'll swim more naturally, right? If I hook him through the nose. He'll live longer as well because he's not bleeding out. And trust me, he looks like he's struggling enough because the bass are smart, right? So I'm gonna put this in and hopefully you guys get a good angle. We had some comments on the last live highlight that the angle was botched, and it was. I knew it too. So shout out to Good Night Munchie. Thanks for the advice on the angle. So we took our time and we set it up. Let's get this fish in the water before he dies. Let's go. Flip the screen. Yes, thank you. Is it gonna flip again? I touched it twice. Let's just wait. Okay, hey Granny, what's happening? I'm here and I've got my water. So don't worry. All right, bluegill going in. Caught him over there yesterday, but I'm gonna try to go right in this little on the cattail. I threw it way too close. Yeah. But I do get to add another 5 cents on my cattail retirement. You win some, you lose some, right guys? All right, round 2. Here we go, bluegill. Here we go. Don't die. Watch him get wrapped around that post. I don't know if you guys can see the bobber, but I hope you can. Not dancing yet. Oh, I missed my woods. We used to have pretty woods all across there, and they knocked it all down. Let's see if there's a bass hiding underneath this pad. You know there's turtles. You know there's bluegill. Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing. Here we go. Oh, no, he's just going for cover, I think. Might not see the bobber, but you can see me well enough. I gotta manage alligators, turtles, YouTube channels, live bait. thought he was off because something just happened. Come on, Bass. Bite it. It's going now. Woo! Oh. No, it's spicy. He's trying to get off. No, he's just spicy. That's what happens when you put them in the nose, man. They just swim pretty as you please. Whoa, no. This is a difficult area. That pad keeps getting closer to me. I don't want it to be so dirty and I can't see it there. Alright guys. I'm going to try this pocket over here. Oh, I'm in the water. I don't know if we got a bite or if it's just running away. What I'm waiting for is a big old bass to come underneath that pad and bite it. Bite it. You guys can kind of see it, right? What's up, guys? I hope the view's still good. I wasn't getting any bites over on the other side, so I moved it. Yep. He is going under the pad. Hopefully he gets bit. Come on, Bass. Oh, we might have to travel down the line and see if we can get a bite on the other side. He's all the way next to the shore now. I don't know. It's moving. I'm just dragging this bluegill all around. Well, we ain't getting a bite and the shade is gone. We got to find some more shade for the camera and a better angle. Some days are like that. Some days you get bites right away, like yesterday. We caught the bluegill pretty quickly. Sometimes even that takes a long time, right? I got a little chair and there you are. Yeah, it rained and rained and rained last night. We got Cheddar Boyardee here. What's happening? Thanks for stopping in. Whoopsie. I don't know if you're still here or not. Yes, what is happening? So yeah, we're here at the lake with our live bait. We've got our bobber in. I was gonna multitask, right? You know, like catch bait while, if it was a slow day, you know, for the bluegill to get bit. But I forgot my aerator. You know, and does that ever happen to you guys? You know, you leave to go somewhere and, you know, you think about it the time you were there before and you make a mental note, but, you know, you always forget the one thing that you thought you needed, you know. It's like, yeah, I'm at that stage where I guess I have to write it down so I can remember everything. It's too much to remember these days. Passwords and... Whoa, he's dancing, guys. He's dancing. And what I mean by that is the bobber is going up and down, right? Whoop. It's dancing again. It's dancing. Wish I could zoom in. I wish I could zoom in. All right, because he is dancing. Bobber's going up, down, up, down, up, down. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. It's the time of the week for winning. Starts with a W. Check out Winning the Week, Scott Ald, on YouTube. If you don't know, now you know. Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Let's do it. Sometimes I can't always be there, but I try. These days I've got a previous engagement on Wednesdays, but I do love the chat's the best, one of the best lives on the internet. I said it. What's up, Spool Me? And then also we have, got you there, Mike. That's, yep, the RV King, famous Mike, handsome Mike. Let's go, Mike Adventure Sparks. He goes live too. Everybody knows Sunrise with Sally. Let's do it. Got Lori on there. Represent. Water. I want to pour it on my head. It's so hot out here. Yeah, we might just walk. I'll let it simmer a little bit, I guess, but we might just walk down the lake. Hey, Pam. We're at the lake. You guys hear him? That's the hyena bird. Let's see if he goes again. We got our bobber in the water right over there-ish. We're hoping to get a big old bass. But so far, about two. Whoa, that's tight. Whoa, that's a tarpon. Guys, it came off. Whoa. Did you guys see that thing? Whoa. Oh my goodness. Well, that was not a bass. That was a tarpon, a juvenile. So the bigger ones are even bigger. He ate my hook. Like he ate the whole thing. I don't even have a hook. Yeah, that was woo. That was exciting. See what happens at the brackish pond, you guys? All right, so let's take this time. Oh, I can never ever pull that guy in. They're like a bucking bronco. I call it like 8 seconds on a rodeo cow is the same as on a tarpon. They jump up in the air 2 to 3 feet. You saw it. You guys saw it. I barely saw it. There's some excitement for you. We didn't actually catch anything, but all right. Oh, Lord have mercy. That was a huge one. Well, for a juvenile. He wasn't that big. I don't know. He popped out really fast. So, let's see if we got another hook for our live bait action. You know, you just can't win with the tarpon because I loosened my drag to, give him some space. But I'm pushed up here on the bank. There's nowhere for him to go because a fish like that, he needs room, and boy. That was something else, you guys. What's up, Okeechobee? You just missed the tarpon fly up in the air and eat my hook and my bluegill. Retying up my hook. Alright, found another hook, a circle hook. It's pretty beefy too. It's the same one. It's probably like a 2/0, but the gauge is pretty super line. It's pretty big gauge. Yeah, I hate to see it happen because those guys have teeth. That's why always in my fanny pack I carry my my scales, right? Because I definitely want to weigh a giant fish, right? But the tarpon, well, you need like a 4/0 or a 5/0 hook, and we're not after him really, right? And I've already got a pretty big hook on here, but that wasn't a, it was so fast. He looked like he was pretty big. But there's bigger ones in here. Sorry about all the construction noise. They decided to build some homes, apartment complex. It used to be a paintball arena, an outdoor one, really big, and right next to that used to be like a little miniature golf place. But over the years, those closed down. Whoa. And the land was just woods. It was nice because it was just woods. So when I was out here, even though there's already an apartment complex, it still felt like kind of the woods, But now that I'm surrounded, and they built an amphitheater here at the park, so even the park is getting more developed, and it has more human features like lights and like street lamps, and it's open at night, and it's less and less like the woods. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Excuse me. Don't make fun of my sneeze. Yeah, they get really big. And they're endangered. You can't keep them or eat them. They're endangered, so you can catch them, right? But you have to have a special license even to do that, which AllyG has all the licenses. Because I live in Florida, and you never know when you're going to go crabbing or lobstering or whatevering. And plus, the money that I spend on my fishing license happy to give it because it protects the waterways and helps pay all the people and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Alright, so hi, please read what I send you. Well, what's up, Faye? There I am reading what you sent. Doug Trout Fisher, hey there, how's it going? Rod bending action today. I'll tell you what, we're out here catching some bass, hopefully, all right, or we're hunting down some bass, I'll say that. We haven't caught one yet, but we caught some bluegill, we put it on the line, and that guy, I mean, it went under, and it went way under, and the bass do that in here because the brackish bass are pretty tough, right? There's some big ones in here. But when I pulled the line on that guy, it felt like I knew it was a tarpon, and he jumped out as soon as it's like they know. I put a little bit of drag, you know, so he can run, but he didn't run. He like rammed into the bank, jumped up in the air, and either scissor clawed he bit my line clear off. No hook. I retied. I'm babbling. It was exciting, right? That's fishing. That's fishing. That's the fun of fishing. You never know what you're gonna get, right? Thanks. We can get a trout in here too, bro. You like trout? We got the speckled trout in this lake. I've caught a couple, not in this particular location, but I have seen them roaming. In the springtime, mostly over on this side, but they're always in the creek. All right, so we got that done. Oh. So we still have a little wiggly worm, right? So we're gonna go back over yonder and not put ourselves in a tree. And you know, maybe we'll get a bass this time, right? That looks tangled. We're still on here. All right, we're on bluegill duty once again. Which really isn't that hard, honestly, right? Movie right there. The hard part is getting the right side. Yeah, he's right there too. You got a hook in your mouth, don't you? I seen the tarpon. He's right there still. I don't want you, tarpon. I mean, tarpons are fun to catch, but I wouldn't know because I can't get him to the shore. But I'm pumped. Ching. I can see them lurking. They are lurking. There we go. Tarpon. Time for a freshie. We need a fresh worm. Clean up on aisle 6. We need a wiggler. We need a wiggler on the hook. Good thing I got my handy dandy worms right here. Look away if you're squeamish. Oh, don't go anywhere now. All right. Now, we wrap and stab. Go. Wrap it around, stab it again. We got our twin wiggler. All right. Wiggler in. I was thinking we weren't even going to get a bite, and boy, howdy, we got one. That was a bite. Small bluegill. Come on, let's go. Whoa. What I get? You guys. Quickly. Oh, it's a snakehead or a catfish. Oh, it's a catfish. Whoa, and he broke my line. I don't know what that is, guys. I think it's a snakehead. I think I just caught my very first snakehead. It looks like a catfish, but it's not. You guys, help me out here. All right. All right, help me out. Oh wait, it's already flipped. I can't see because my sunglasses. What kind of fish is that? He's moving back. Oh, he's gonna get back to the water. It's right there. Looks like a catfish. I can't reach him now. Oh, hold on, you guys. Frick. True story, I think I just caught a weird snakehead fish, which I've never caught before, but he's stuck on the bank in these grass, so I'm gonna go get him right now. I got my fish grabber, right? He slithered his way down this bank. I'm not trying to get eaten by an alligator, right? But bro, well, he made it back to the water. Dang. Guys, I feel like a silly person, but I couldn't touch him and he broke my line, and then he slithered like he was walking. That wasn't no catfish, I'll tell you that much. I think it was a snakehead, but I've never seen one. And now he'll have to slither his way back to the water because he looks really spiky. What's having fun in nature? Did you see that? Oh my God. We've had a lot of action today. Let me sit down and tell you all about it. We hadn't caught a bass. No, we have not. But what we did do was we hooked the tarpon. And he jumped up in the air like a crazy person. And just now, I caught a snakehead for the first time ever. And I looked at his face, he looked like a catfish, but might have been a mudfish too. But he broke the line again. And that was my worm hook. That's my tiny little, just goes to show you can catch a pretty big fish with a tiny hook. I mean, that was like a size 6 or a size 8 Albertine hook. So that's what's going on. I'm hoping that old snakehead gets back to the water because he done snaked himself into the alligator grass. And it's so thick. There's like 5 different kinds of grass. I like to call it Velcro grass because anything you get on it, it gets stuck to it. And this has been a wild adventure at the lake. It hadn't been what we thought it'd be. That's for sure. So, it's still fun, right? Gosh. The live bait fishing will get you, right? You come out here thinking you're just going to catch a bass, and that tarpon is still rolling over there. We got snakehead / mudfish, unidentified UFO. What is it? Unidentified caught object of a fish. No, I'll think about that one. I'll get back to you on that one. It's too hot to think about anything but catching a bass, which we didn't do. And woo, it's hot. Woo! Your face is hot, right? Oh, you missed it. You missed the tarpon? Or did you miss the crazy snakehead and or mudfish thing? I don't even know what it is. That is halfway in the water. I tried to get him. Y'all saw me. I made an effort, but, you know, I don't care if he dies, you guys, because this is an alligator lake. Well, I mean, I ain't putting my hands over there for very much longer. I'll try. I'll give it an effort, but, you know, you're not going to see me stooping down with my face by the water the night after a giant rainstorm. You know, I'm a Floridian. I say, good luck to you, sir, catfish and or mudfish. And if it's a mudfish, good riddance, because, you know, they're kind of evasive. They're native, but thought it was a cichlid when I first got him up. I mean, I can't even believe I got him out of the water, really, because it's like I got 4-pound tests on there for catching bluegill. Yep. I had my fish grabbers, but I couldn't get to his mouth. He snaked his way down the bank with his mouth facing the water. And there's a culvert here, and you know, there's the water is right where he's at. I just don't know if looks like he made it. I just can't see. There's too much grass. Like I said, it's like a thicket, you know. Matter of fact, bunny rabbits actually live in there because it gets so thick, and they make little homes. And yeah, beach bunnies are a real thing here in Florida on the Space Coast. I have seen a lot of bunnies by the water and by the ocean, by the dunes. They like to come out. Don't apologize for eating lunch. Eating lunch sounds good. I think I'm gonna have a pub sub today after my fishing adventure. It's just getting so hot out here. I don't even know how hot it is. I don't have my watch on today, so, but according to my sweat level, it's hot. You guys. Well, think about pulling out the stink worm real quick, like, but I don't even have, I just brought my other rods. I guess I could break down that one rod. I don't know, you guys. I think I've had my fill of the sunlight for the day. We had a lot of fun today in nature, you guys. The Briffany, or is it Tiffany, or is it Brian? Who knows? But you guys, I've been checking out some of the channels. There's National Park Princess. I was checking her out. I went on an adventure through an elk, the elk run on a big reserve by the seashore in, I guess it was the West Coast. I don't know where she was really, but it's national park. She's got to be somewhere, looked like the West Coast. It's very rocky. That was cool. So thanks, shout out to Have Fun in Nature for that. I will be watching more of her channel, and you should too. The National Park Princess. If you want to put a link there, Brian or Tiffany, you can. I was really impressed with her photography skills and her bravery. She got pretty close to some of them elks, man. So I hope she had a big old knife or a big old rifle ready to go as well. But to each their own, you know. Oh man, I'm totally rambling because it's so hot and it feels good sitting under the shade tree, drinking my water. But when you start to, like, I don't know, the sun makes me feel like weak, you know. You start thinking, you start stuttering, you start, like, you know, man, it's been hot these days. We had a heat stroke warning for the last like 3 weeks, and you know, when I wake up in the morning, it's like 88 degrees at 8:30, you know, and I'm like, quick, get to the bank, it's only 88 degrees. But I mean, you know, by the time that happens, but you know, it rained. Like, we had a thunderstorm of thunderstorms yesterday. We had, like, I mean, it woke me up around midnight, and it didn't stop till like 3 a.m. and it was just like crazy crescendoing, like lightning and thunder together. So it was like right over us. It was just this squall that just came right over where I live, and it stayed all night long, all night. So I'm kind of delirious from that, and then you mix sun exposure. Well, that's a recipe for deliriousness. But I'm staying hydrated, my friends. Yep, time to take a break. Yeah, because AllyG, you know, I've been kind of addicted to this live, going live while fishing. I've gone fishing more the last few days. Ooh, There's some ripples in the water. Never good when you're not paying attention. But yeah, I'm gonna pack it up. Pack it up, pack it in. Oh. And hey Devin, you missed out on some crazy action. Catch the replay, bro. It's worth it. We had a tarpon and a crazy unidentified catch that slithered its way back into the water, hopefully. And yeah, so have a great day, Miss M. And thanks for popping in, and for everyone here. And I'll see you tomorrow night on the Bass Talk live show, where we're going to talk about what does it mean when someone says they got skunked. Like, why do they say it? What's the meaning? What's the fishing history on that? And then another one is no bananas in the boat, right? So what's up with that, you know? And I don't believe in luck. Today's National Make Your Own Luck Day, so get with it, people. But superstitions, they get in your way, but people have them. So let's talk about it during the Bass Talk Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's go! And Spool Me, I am a slacker. I'm still going to get with you on your email. So, yeah, you guys have a blessed day, and walk in the light, and I'll see you next time.